There are countless debates and fora on what measures to put in place before schools reopen in Nigeria. The cost implication of these measures is one worrisome and complicated aspect of the processes under consideration.
All institutions must: 1. Have hand washing facilities. 2. Body temperature checks. 3. Body disinfectants at all entry points to their major facilities, including gates, hostels, classes, and offices. 4. The whole premises of each of the institutions must be decontaminated. Ensure social / physical distancing in class sizes and meeting spaces.
Ibifuru Ashawo, an e-learning and examination strategist, has gone ahead to research on possible cost of reopening schools in Nigeria. In the two-part document, Ibifuru and his team quoted about 200 billion naira. These estimates, the group says, include government, private schools, and parents' expenditures on 2 face masks per child daily at 100 naira each, hand sanitizers, and availability of running water in schools. Government has offered schools the opportunity to access loans to meet certain financial demands.
We expected that it may even be higher than that. I'm also going to be thinking about the health of the children, because it's one thing to bring sanitizer, one thing to bring the hand wash facilities, face mask. But what do you think about a child wearing face mask all day in school? Will it cause the child to be sick? Have we really taken position about that? Have we been able to do any research to find out how long does a child and what age does a child need to wear face mask?
Will the school provide the sanitizer? If money is given for sanitizers to be bought, will they buy the sanitizers? Now, if the sanitizers come from perhaps a central point, when one finishes, is there somebody that will make sure that another is given so that the children can have access to this? And these are things that we need to do. Corruption must be out of preparing children to come back to school.
The figure may appear alarming, but the reality of it is that we need to make this necessary sacrifice as a country, and we need to invest in the future of our children.
The battle to restore lost time in schools and fix new approaches to learning, like online, are other tasks weighing down officials of government.
We had a case in the UK recently where they provided sanitizer, they provided social distances, they provided other things. Everything was put in place, but they did not look at one small aspect, the food supply chain system. And somebody in that system was sick, and that was passed down to school, and they have to close the school down.
The pressure on parents might be too overbearing. They will need to find a way of providing some palliative to the schools at both private and public.
In the generality of government did not envisage the kind of monetary needs that they will require to put in place the kind of reaction we got from other countries, like giving laptops to children or palm tops.
Like now we are talking about schools resuming. What exactly is holding us back? Several reasons. Beyond the public health issues, are the schools ready? Now, if there is no budgetary allocation, it's going to be, where are they going to get the funds from? But if in course of planning the year before, they captured, or they have education-sensitive sector plans, it will take care of this.
Government proposes reopening schools for final year students to do revision and sit for WAEC and NECO. But what is the implication of these to the whole process of preventing further spread of COVID-19?
For the government and the parent, there's also issues of trust, because trust cannot be bought with money, but it's a lot of cost. For the children, there are a lot of costs for the children, fear, stigmatization.
We should not open public schools. We have an overcrowding problem in public schools. I don't see any way in which we'll be able to coordinate that.
You can't bring all the students at the same time. You cannot talk about social distancing and you put 200 people in a room of how many square meters? So these are issues we need to address, and the easiest way to do that is to open in phases, starting with the examination classes, because those are more or less fixed.
As the COVID-19 lockdown eases gradually, the urgent need to ensure schools, pupils, and parents adhere to the guidelines by health officials to prevent further spread of the virus remains a tall task, especially with the poor income expenditure ratio for private schools, with most teachers getting no salaries and others laid off. Abulu Osemahu, AIT News, Abuja.